You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it. The defense might cross-examine the witness.
Gladly. Hearing the time. I think I saw a contradiction again. I will not press him on anything. Actually, I didn't hear. I saw the time. You saw it? No, I don't think that's it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? No. Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. I'm going to press present. I know, well, let's have a look. It's a statue. Present.
Objection!
Wait, just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was the statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? What? You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Sawit. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may.
Yes, Mr. Payne?
As the witness stated, this statue isn't indeed a clock. The necklace or switch you just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see.
So the murder weapon was a table clock, after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony or now? Yes, I think. Your Honor?
Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hands. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction.
Indeed.
The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Mumble mumble, chatter chatter.
Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Salt, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandably, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim, that voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. Well, what's this meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Grah!
Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock?
That day I never... Look, the clock, I heard, no, I saw... Shut up, I hate you.
I saw him. He killed her, and he said, burn! Burn! Give him death!
Spot again.
Order! Order in the court, I say!
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims.
Mr. Wright.
Your Honor?
You claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence?
The whole case is riding on this. I'd better think it through carefully. Yes, Your Honor. The sound as I saw it here was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply try I'm gonna try sounding the clock. Yes, I'm gonna try that. Yeah. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I asked the clock to listen very carefully. Beep. I think it's 8:25.
That certainly is a strange way to announce the time.
Well, he is the thinker after all.
So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now?
It's 11:25.
As you can see, this clock is correctly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sarwit heard and the actual time of death.
So, Mr. Sarwit,
I'm saying the wrong voice. So, Mr. Sarwit, try to talk your way out of this one.
Ha! Ha ha! You forgot one thing.
Uh-oh. What's he talking about?
Well, it may seem that clock is running 3 hours slow. It proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case.
He's right. How am I going to prove that?
Damn it.
I was so close.
Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claims.
Yes, Your Honor.
This means I cannot let you indict the witness.
I said that right, didn't I?
Indict. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sarwit.
Another week down here to testify. Look what happens. They treat me like a criminal. A criminal. You lawyers are all slime. Grr. You almost had him.
Sorry, Larry, I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast, Mr. Sarwit. Chief. Listen up, right. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking outside of the box. Try thinking outside the box. Outside the box? Yes. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? I guess. Wait. Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it.
Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim?
Nope. Of course. Yes. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt.
Ha! Tough words. Let's see, pull this one off.
Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. Passport. The day before the murder. I am hoping this is right, because I'm going to present this one.
The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast! The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in the apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sarwit? Or shall I say, Mr. Did It?
Order, I say. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your client.
Yes, he was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor?
I have to say I am impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the two culprits at the same time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
At this point, this is all a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty.
Yay! Woo! Wee! Hey! Chipping! Woo! Biscuits and tea.
And with that, the court is adjourned.
It turns out that Frank Sarwitz was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sarwitz let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sarwitz grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find.
August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court. Defendant. Lobby. Number 2.
Phew. I still can't believe we won. Right. Good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen a chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me, I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no, I mean... Bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But I seen you when he's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was... Oh, no, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts. Innocent. That's really close to Harry Butts, so I should probably change that. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat. Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you want to just cry? Larry. Are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah. You don't gotta sympathize with me, it's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing. Really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? Maybe this? Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? Where did you get that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. She took it with her when she travelled. Huh? She probably just needed the clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take travelling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really? I am, thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you'll realize things change depending on how you look at them. People too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner on me? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry. You were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him? Yeah, part, at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime, maybe. Over drinks? And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends, but I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay me, unless you count the clock he gave Maya." I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident, and my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. The end. End the D-E-E-T. That's the end backwards. No, I'll do that another time. As long as you join me that time. Until then, TTFN, that is Tata for now. Love you, Leech, and Gookie, yeah.